G'day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we break down the charts every single week. If you like money and you like crypto, make sure to like and subscribe. And in today's video, I'm going to break down the Bitcoin chart and where I think it's going in the short term. So let's get into it. Now, before we do, I just want to play a quick clip from my video 5 days ago. Now, this is a very bearish sign on the charts, and it wouldn't surprise me if we do get one more final pushback to that level before we get a bounce. So guys, as you can see, we called that move to the downside exactly as I predicted in my last video. And those of you who actually took that trade would have made a lot of money. Now, how were we able to call this move down? Well, we had this ascending trend line right here, which we have been respecting. And previously we were bouncing off of it as a level of support, but when we actually broke down, we weren't able to get above, and this trend line now became a level of resistance pushing us down. Now, with all of the bullish news as well, with Trump coming out and Eric Trump announcing that there's going to be zero taxes on crypto, you would expect the prices to be skyrocketing. But with all of that bullish news, we weren't actually able to make a new high, and we're pretty much rejecting in this zone here, besides that one little wick. And when you have extremely bullish news, but the price isn't able to move up, that's a very bearish sign. Now, another reason we were able to call this level is because we were actually printing a bullish divergence. And this is when the price action is actually going higher, but the momentum waves are actually getting lower, which indicates a loss of momentum in the direction that the price is traveling. Now, seeing this on the daily chart is a very strong signal that we have actually topped and we are going to see a reversal. Looking at the money flow as well, we can actually see the money flow leaving the asset, which is extremely bearish, which is how we were able to call this move. But the real question you're probably asking is, where are we going from here? Well, there's a few things we can look at. The first thing is we can actually pull the volume for this chart, and we can see that our point of control is actually down here. And this is the area where the most volume is traded. And quite often that area actually acts as a magnet. And if we pull a Fibonacci from our high to the low, it actually gives us our Fibonacci golden pocket right here. So what we can actually do is we can actually draw a level of support and resistance right in between those two. And if we just get rid of this for a second, this gives us the level that I'm going to be targeting for a bounce. Now, we pretty much came down almost exactly to that level. So there is the chance that we may have already bottomed just there. But I would feel a lot more confident if I did see us come into this box and then get a bounce. And what we can actually do is we can actually have a look at some shorter time frames for Bitcoin. So just taking a look at the 4-hour chart, we can actually see that the momentum waves are extremely oversold, coming below the bottom line there. So this is telling me that most of the move to the downside has probably already been done, but we still do have that potential to come into my blue box to get a bounce. So that's pretty much what I would be looking at for Bitcoin. Is I would be setting some buy orders in here. And if we do come down to test that, that is a trade that I would be looking to take to the upside. However, if we can't hold this blue box of support here at around 95 to 97,000, then it does become more probable that we do actually visit the lows down here between 90 and 91,000 for Bitcoin. And as well, when we pull our volume profile, it actually gives us our macro value area low right at $90,000 in this box here. And we know that if we can't hold the point of control as support and we do lose this level right here at the bottom of my box, the next likely level is for it to actually come down to the value area low at around 90,000, which also coincides with my blue box here of support. So this here is going to be the first key level that I'm going to be looking for price to get a bounce from. However, if we do not hold that level and get a bounce from there, then I would be looking for a move all the way back down here. So as a trader, how would I play this? So what I would do is I would look to get into a long. and I would put my stop loss just below the point of control. And you could look to ride this long all the way back up to the highs up here. Now that has an 8.91 risk to reward ratio, which is incredible for a trade like this. However, if we get stopped out of that trade and it does break that level, then I would be looking for the exact same thing from our value area low down here, where I would have my stop loss just below that wick there, and I would look to ride the trade up back up to the highs up here, which also gives us a risk versus reward ratio of about 8 as well, which is incredible for a trade. Now that's pretty much all I've got for today's video. If you like that video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're interested in some one-on-one coaching with me to learn how to trade or how to invest, message me on either Instagram or Twitter. And if you'd like to purchase my top 10 picks for 2025, the coins that I believe will be the most profitable and make you the most money this year, you can purchase that on the link below. And if you'd like to sign up for a reliable exchange, you can get started with Binance and get 20% off all fees. And for Australian users with CoinSpot, you can get a $10 bonus for using my referral link. But besides that, I'll see you guys next time.
Bitcoin, please go to moon. Stop going sideways now. Don't ever say we going down to 1K, but Mr. Novogratz say we have bottomed out. Bottomed out, Novogratz is bullish. Bottomed out, don't ever rise is bearish.
Bearish positive 13 times there.
Novogratz is bullish.
Bitcoin could be at 40,000.
Let us go to moon.